So when it comes to the pros of JVing with the vendor, obviously the biggest one is the requirement for potentially no deposit. And then bringing that land in not only allows you to raise 100% of the build cost in normal scenarios, but actually the potential to raise a little bit against the land as well to help with cash flow, to help with stamp duty if there's any requirement to pay that when moving it into the SPV, to pay for any of the upfront costs for the contractor. It just enables a lot more freedom and a lot more speed in order to get going, and it takes out a lot of the complications that we get when we speak to property developers, which is, oh, I don't have the investors, I don't have the cash flow, I'm going to struggle to pay for X, Y, and Z. It gets rid of all of that, and it just brings you that freedom to be able to get on with the job and obviously deliver it potentially with no money down and no deposit. The other pro of obviously being able to bring that land to the table straight away is potentially speed as well, because the time it takes to move that land into an SPV is probably going to be quicker than going through a normal purchase. And obviously because the land is coming in unencumbered, etc., there's also that ability to move through the legals a bit quicker as well because you're not going through the purchase. So they're sort of some of the biggest pros, really. The biggest one is just the fact for no deposit, and that really, I think, makes it one of the best strategies. If you can negotiate it, one of the best possible strategies for first-time developers or sort of early stage developers as well, because it gets rid of so many of the worries that development finance lenders have around experience, etc., because you're all of a sudden your leverage goes down because you don't need to borrow as much, so the risk profile comes down, so they're willing to take more of a risk on first-time developers and newer developers because you've brought this land into the deal. So yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the best strategies I think you can do as an early developer.